hands together and let's make some noise.
So hi everyone. This is Shruti Sitara, Miss Trans Global India 2021. And I'm extremely happy and extremely proud to be a part of this region and representing my country, proudly representing my country. So I am here to introduce myself and having a lot of chats and all, your queries and all. So let's have chat and talk on what about the queries you want to ask me. So here my close friend and my groomer, well-wisher, mentor and all, Amna Geet. Uh, yeah, introduce yourself.
Good evening, Pat. Back here from India. It's 7:50 here right now in the evening. So good evening once again. I am Amna Geet. I'm friend of Shruti Sitara, and moreover, she's an inspiration and being a role model to the trans community in India because she, the last the last 3 years, the work she been doing, the progress she been making over her character or her what overall performance, it's immense because like she tried for everything and she is on the way to win it. And as being a very close friend and as she told a well wisher, I wish like she bring the Miss Trans Global town to India this year.
So thank you so much, Amna, for the wonderful words. So I'm struggling a lot these times, these days, now itself I'm back from a shoot, very stressful shoot, and now I am just finished my shoot, and after, you know, having a lot of troubles and all, what to say? ഇതിനകത്ത് chat വരുമോ? Okay, Shruti, hi. Okay, my name is Shruti Sitara. I am from a small village called Vaikam in the southern part of our country, Kerala, where we speak Malayalam, one of the classical languages, survival classical languages in our country, in the world. And I'm a graduate in commerce, and I'm 29 years old right now. I'm the title winner of Queen of Dwaya 2018, India's prominent beauty pageant conducted by Dwaya Transgender Arts and Charitable Society for transgender, exclusively for transgender people in our country. So I was the title winner for the second season, 2018. The show was started in 2017. From that point, we were close to the fashion and modeling industry, and we were trying to get into the industry, breaking all the barriers, all the heteronormativeness and all. So finally, I came up to this level. It's like I cannot even imagine such a position I'm holding, like Miss Trans Global India 2021. Oh my God, it's so amazing. And being Miss Trans Global is like I am like putting forward myself to getting done lot of duties and responsibilities. A lot, our country is in a developing stage, right? In respect of trans people, not only trans people, LGBTIQ plus community, we need to have a lot of changes in respect of lot of things about their career, like education, medical cares, mental strength, and all. So I have to talk about a lot of things in an international platform, and I have to be a representative of all LGBTIQ community, and I'm sure that I can be the best representative of my community and my society. I can be the best voice of them. I can be the best voice of the voiceless, as I say. So this is all about me. This is Shruti Sitara. I'm a very optimistic person. I'm very confident, a very confident person. Uh, uh, these are the things that I should say about myself. And I'm an artist and a model, professional model. Wish to become an actress. You know, acting is my passion. From my childhood, I always wish to become an actress. I born as a boy biologically. I born as a boy. So since I born as a boy, I always thought that I couldn't even attain such a stage. And I couldn't even live. I couldn't even live like a girl. So
Dress up
now,
like a
yeah,
girl.
even dress up like a girl. So now I'm living my life as a girl and attaining all my, you know, um, dreams and all. So I have to go. I have to go a lot more. So I am taking this opportunity to thank all who have supported me till the moment. All my well wishers and especially my mentor Namita Marimutu. I thank Namita Marimutu for mentoring me into the show, and I really thank Renjumar for introducing me to the show. She was the person who introduced me to this show. Thank you, Renjuma. I'm calling her Renjuma. She is just like my mom. So really thanking all and each and every person who have taken effort to be like to make me proud and make me talk like this right now. So thank you so much. This is all about Shruti Sitara. So
That's right.
trans rights in India.
Mm. So when we talk about transgender rights in India, transgender people, the recognition of transgender people, representation of transgender people have been. So as we all know, India is a very ancient civilization, like civilized country. So we were having civilizations and settlements back here in India. We used to say what mythological. The India is much more much more into mythology and religious belief. So while talking about the history of India, transgender people were represented or they were depicted in the like long back history of India. So transgender peoples are not new to India. They were here, they were existing here. The Hindu gods, the so that's what India believed. Like India is a Hindu nation, so the Hindu gods they had a space for transgender people in their mythology. And transgender people are treated as gods in some part of the country. They give blessings for the newborns. They are spiritually treated. They go bless the newly coupled, so newly married couples. So all these things, like transgender people had a very special space in his history and the what yeah the history of India. But later when India, in like the British people came to India, the colonial rule started over here. Homophobia was criminalized according to IPC 377. And then at the same time, transgender peoples were also eradicated from the mainstream of the like of the society, and they were sent to temples. They were sent to slums. They were sent for like their existence was denied. Seriously, that what happened after the colonial rule in India. Later back, the activists here in India, they started working. They started talking about the existence of not only trans peoples, like should especially say the all the lesbian, gay, bisexual, queer, everyone under the rainbow community. The queer peoples of India, they started talking about their conditions. They started like calling out for help. They started reaching out to like societies, the medias and all. And then later came IPC 377 was decriminalized in India, and homophobia was not a sorry. uh, homosexuality was not a crime anymore. And then there from there, trans peoples were recognized in India. And the existence of trans people again came to the mainstream. Right now, India have a very what scattered like kind of rights for transgender people, because like it's according to the provinces, so it's according to the states where the rules are amended. The Supreme Court of India, Supreme Court of India asked every state to like give representation, give whatever is needed for the existence of trans people, for the survival of trans people. The Supreme Court of India asked the states to make rules, specially rules and recognition for trans people. And according to that, Kerala, the state which we live, like Shruti, myself, like which we exist, we live, Kerala, the southern part of India. The state made a transgender policy, the very first transgender policy in India, and very happy to say Shruti herself was a part of the policy. She was there in the so a transgender cell for for health space. Yeah.
India's ever first transgender cell has been set up by our Kerala government, and I was one among the first four trans persons who have received a job under social justice department, where this transgender cell was set up. And I had to do a lot of things, and I have to get into a lot of social issues faced by trans people, and I can be a part of a lot of um, pro- uh, pathatical, what do you want to
Programs.
yeah, programs are set up for trans people. Going back 10 years back, go back, when we go back 10 years back, the situation in our country has changed a lot, but even though still we are facing a lot of problems in respect of many areas. So we have to talk all those, and we have to tackle all those situations, and we have to mark our own spaces in everywhere where we wish to get into. Like I am a professional model, I am an artist. I wish to work in film industry. I wish to act in films. So I am just starting my career as an actress right here. And a lot of other people who wish to be activists, who wish to be a model, who wish to be a writer, who wish to be a lot more. Yeah, policeman, doctor, engineer, and all. We are having an engineer also. Amelie, she was supposed to get into this live. So due to some connection issues, she couldn't get in. So these are the problems. These are the right, things in respect of the rights in India for
Yeah.
transgender persons, or we say LGBTIQ community.
So, like when we say about the transgender rights, like all over the world, like all over the world, minority communities are always suppressed. The same here back in India, like let it be like women, children, trans people, or the Islam community, or the Dalit community, any minority communities all over the world were tried to suppress. But I think like the trans community in India, they started getting educated, they started getting uh, themselves,
More
yeah,
empowered.
themselves empowered, and they started to talk out to the media. They came out to the media. They showed the guts to talk to media. They showed the guts to address the society. And as a part of all this education, the guts they show, India have changed a lot, but still like what we say, attacks against trans people. So these things are still being here back in Kerala, or all over there in the country. But as Shruti said, like comparing like 10 years back, it's so far better, much better. Like at least like we could walk in the dress which like the outfit which we love. At least that's happening over right now. Um, and then trans rights in India. So we should seriously address the it's a recent our personal issue, right? Medical negligence. Yeah, that comes. That so we will be talking about this.
Recently, all Miss Trans Global fellow, my fellow contestants have might have known about my mentor and designer, my sister Ananya. Ananya's demise due to the medical negligence happened after a sex reassignment surgery, which has been done in a private hospital in Kochi, Renai Medicity. So, as a result of the complications, the failure of sex careers and men's surgery, Ananya was going through a mental condition around 1 year, mental stress around 1 year. So as a result, she couldn't cope with the situation of her body, her conditions at all. Due to this, she committed suicide. So such situations are still existing in a country where we say that education is the as we all say, education is the most powerful weapon to change the world. Still the most educated person. When I say Ananya is the person who always stand with me when I fell down. She was so educated. She was knowing everything in the world, everything under the globe. So you see. So such a person got suicide. It's like we cannot even imagine the situation in our country. On other hand, apart from what she said, Amna's said. So these are the problems. ഇനി
So
പറയാനുണ്ടോ?
this is
What?
like the image on the screen right now is Ananya Kumari
Yeah,
Alex
Ananya
being with
Kumari
Shruti
Alex.
and her partner.
Yeah.
So
And
talk.
soon after her demise, her partner also committed suicide. So that also shook me a lot. We have not overcome that situation still. And I'm dedicating this my success, whatever the success I need to Ananya Kumari Alex. Miss Ananya Kumari Alex, she might have hearing and see all this from heaven.
Yeah. And let her
Let
let she,
her
yeah, be in rest.
let
Let
her
she rest
soul
in
rest
peace. Yeah,
rest in
seriously.
peace.
So talking about this medical negligence, back here in India, the Indian Medical Association (IMA), they have a circular, they have a protocol that every trans person who wish to undergo sex reassignment surgery should be gone through the HRT, that is hormonal replacement therapy, for the long 1 year, and he or she should be like 6 months continuously visiting the psychiatrist. So this is the protocol, or this is the criteria which is asked by Indian Medical Association. But so far, like lot of the places in India, still like surgeries are happening illegal, not in a proper medical condition, or like not the trans person, they might not have been undergone for HRT or the psychiatric therapy, or like all these the post things before the post stages before sex reassignment surgery. So this what happened with Ananya also. And this what happened with Ananya also. But she was struggling herself, not letting this know the world. She was keeping all these things herself. But at the last moment of her life, like she burst out, and like we were actually, as Shruti mentioned, if she was here, she will be sitting, like sitting in the place where I am here, and she will be talking. She really miss her a lot. So we like Shruti herself, she was much close to Ananya, and she was planning. Shruti was planning to start a campaign for this, bringing out a very pointed out and very clear protocol for the sex reassignment surgery in India. But like so she formed a group. They formed a group. They started working on this. So very primarily, like we couldn't reach to the central government, so that the Indian government. So we will be starting this from our province.
Viviana asked a question. I'll read out. Greetings, Miss Trans Global India. I love Indian culture. Visit in
We India is
Visit India is my bucket list where the best place to visit and trans friendly question
Mhm.
mark.
Yeah, you're always welcome to India. India is a very geographically very beautiful place. So always welcome to India. So if you
Welcome
are,
Miss
yeah,
UK, Viviana.
yeah,
Welcome to India. You can always come to India
yeah.
whenever you want.
So India, when you ask, is India a trans-friendly like country? We are in a dilemma. We are confused. Uh,
As our country in
yeah,
a developing stage,
developing stage, we are confused ourselves because are our country completely inclusive, or are they showing all this progressive, are these fake progressiveness what they're showing? So still the trans community in India are confused. Because we get recognized at some point of time, but we get thrown out at some point of time. Like same time, we'll get thrown out, smashed out. So we are also in a like dilemma or something, like are we still trans friendly, are our country still trans friendly? And when you ask about like which is the best place to visit in India, every place in India is beautiful, right?
yeah.
We have all the terrain, sea, mountain, lush, everything, river, pools, everything all over the country, so we
All
are
places
blessed.
have their own historical
Yeah.
stories to tell. So there are lot places. You can come to Kerala, the place where we
Yeah,
live.
we live. Kerala is known as the God's own country,
Yeah,
so because it's completely, it's rich with green lush.
greenery.
Yeah, it's completely of green mountains, green lush trees. So we are known as the what the place of God, yeah,
Yeah, God's own
God's own
country.
country.
Thank you so much, Viviana, to ask this question. Um, Next, what should we talk about?
Mm, Uh, education. Um,
Yeah, education.
love it.
Why I joined Miss Trans Global.
Face of the brand. Face of the brand.
I always wanted to have a global representation of myself in respect of my country. I am living in a country where things are developing. I want to get that country to a developed stage. Through myself, I want to create a space where we all could speak louder, where we can dress up as our wish, where we can settle down as per our wish, and not all like this. You know, and I want to mark my own identity. Every person's life,
Struggle.
yeah, struggles differs. What I say. You know, we
English മലയാളത്തിൽ പറഞ്ഞോ?
like നമ്മള് ഓരോരുത്തരുടെ ലൈഫിലെ അംബീഷൻ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇതൊക്കെ ഡിഫറെന്റ് ആണ്. അപ്പൊ എന്റെ ലൈഫിലെ ഒരു അംബീഷൻ വെച്ചാൽ എനിക്ക് എന്റേതായ ഒരു സ്പേസ് ഉണ്ടാക്കണം. ഐ വോണ്ട് ടു ക്രിയേറ്റ് മൈ ഓൺ സ്പേസ്. ഐ വോണ്ട് ടു ക്രിയേറ്റ് മൈ ഓൺ സിഗ്നേച്ചർ ഇൻ ദ വേൾഡ്, to recognize Shruti Sitara as a person who has been lived in India. So I want to create that a point.
Yeah.
Being Miss Trans Global India 2021, I could be a brand. I can make myself a brand to talk about a group of community, a group of people who fall under the
The rain.
spectrum. We call a
Bridge.
rainbow, who couldn't talk much, who suppress, who oppress at every point of their state, lifespan. So I want to talk. I want to be a voice of the voiceless. I want to speak in respect of them. I want to talk in respect of them. I want to get them. I want to make all them fly with different colors. So that's the reason I joined Miss Trans Global India, Miss Trans Global 2021, and I am doing my level best to be the
Yeah.
queen,
Yeah.
the winner,
There is nothing other than being the
being the
queen.
queen. So if you are the president of
first
India,
law you will pass?
first law will pass might be, you know,
President
actually we are,
ഒരു law പാസ്സാക്കുന്നത് ഇന്ത്യയില് അത് പറയുന്നത്
yeah, actually the president of India couldn't have the power to pass any law in a country, as in my knowledge, as I guessed,
So
like
India is the biggest democratic
country in the
The
world.
president doesn't have the like direct power to pass a rule or bring up a new rule. So it's
So
it's under
if I be the president, I can lead the legislative to pass the laws in respect of trans people. Currently, there is nothing. There is no like ഇപ്പൊ വരെ ഭയങ്കരമായിട്ടുള്ള നമ്മുടെ ലോസ് ഒന്നും അധികം ഇല്ലല്ലോ ഈ പറയുന്ന രീതിയിൽ ബില്ലൊക്കെ പാസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടെന്നല്ലാതെ വേറെ ലോസ് ഒന്നും ഇല്ല. There is no laws and rules like rules and regulations in respect of trans people has been passed in our country. So I have to pass transgender rights bill, you know, as including all the changes that they need as per the requirement of the trans people all over the country. So first and foremost thing I would do is like that, you know, transgender rights bill. I'll pass transgender rights bill. I'll order to pass. You know, I don't exactly know what all the power of a president has. Or in my capacity as a president, whatever the things I can do in respect of trans people, trans visibility in our country, I'll do everything, you know, in that aspect.
Yeah, and so that's a point which we need to be talked about, which should be told. So, like back here in India, we have a trans bill, but this the drafting committee of the trans bill still like there was not a single trans person. So that what was Shruti telling. We should know what the need of a community when we make rule, when we make strategies, when we try to help a community. We should ask to them what are their needs. So that's what I think Shruti mentioned. Like she should be like getting know like get to know the what the needs are, and she will be making a bill or a law according to that.
Phenomenal agenda. Question.
Hello, Miss Cynthia, for you. How
Miss
do you
Yuki
define a
has asked the
phenomenal
question.
love? Phenomenal article ഒരു സ്ത്രീ എങ്ങനെ നിന്റെ കാഴ്ചപ്പാടിൽ ഒരു ഫിനോമിനൽ സ്ത്രീ എന്നുള്ളത് എന്താണ്?
In my opinion, a phenomenal woman must be a woman who could uh, who could cherish as their own dreams, as per their dreams. You know, who live in their dreams. It's a phenomenal woman, as I did, because in a typical country, typical you know, patriarchal country like India, people, you know, women who don't get, you know, opportunity to fly a lot. So it's the point that they have to understand that they have to make decisions, think upon their dreams and all. So that's the point. From that the point, we have to make a change. I think this is existing in everywhere in the world. In this male patriarchal,
yes.
patriarchal system is existing in everywhere in the world.
In a way or other.
Yeah, everywhere. So I have to talk to the world that women need to empower themselves, that to create their own space. They have to think where the area they want to wish, they want to work with, they want to create their space, and they have to do things accordingly. You know, nowadays, love. Yeah, thank you so much.
That's over the next year of your reign, although being a part to the system will positively impact your community there in India. Do you think your title will positively impact your country, or will it cause a problem?
What question over the next year?
ഇനി വിന്നറായി അപ്പൊ അതിന് ആ വിന്നറാവുന്നത് ഇപ്പോ ഇന്ത്യയിലെ ഈ പ്രശ്നങ്ങളെല്ലാം നിലനിൽക്കുന്ന ഒരു അവസരത്തിൽ ഇത് ഇന്ത്യക്ക് ഒരു ഉപകാരമാകുമോ, അതോ മീൻസ് ഇത് ലൈക്ക് ഇതിനെ റെക്കഗ്നൈസ് ചെയ്യാതെ പോകുമെന്ന് ചോദിച്ചേക്കും? Obviously, it will be.
Obviously, other, my my success will be a turning point in respect of the developing in our country, India. If I be the winner of Miss Trans Global 2021, I will definitely get a platform to talk about my issues, my country's issues, where the struggles and all about LGBTI community is over here. So I have to talk. I'll be getting a lot of media coverage. I'll be getting social media attention as a brand to represent our country in terms of trans people. So I have there when I become Miss Trans Global 2021, my voice will be having a lot of power. My voice will be having a lot of recognition and all. So if I talk about one issue, an issue happening in our country, that will be taken a receive attention in our country. Yeah, the whoever the governing bodies and all who will be hearing through the the speeches and all.
So I think it already started the trend of what? Yeah, because like when she get crowned Miss Trans Global India, all these media people came like reached out to her. They started started talking about these things, and even later, like after this, the when the issue of Ananya was broken out, like it was addressed by Shruti, like
Yeah, I
as
was
yeah,
the person who
queuing.
called out by
Yeah, lots
majority
of
of the
media.
social media called me for explaining Ananya's problem into you to get this problem to the social media and print visual media. So this is the impact. This is the impact that I made from through this Miss Trans Global India 2020 by winning this position. So if I win the title, Mr. Global title, I'll be getting a lot of attention. I'll be getting a lot of power, recognition to talk. My voice will be having a lot of power in respect of not only in India. And I'm talking to the entire world.
A woman with
To
power
change.
a woman with power and brain is phenomenal.
Yeah, yes, a woman with brain and power
Thank you. Hope hope
Yeah.
we are audible and visible to everyone. There is another question by Maria Daisy. What is your opinion about border tension of India and China?
It's a complicated
Yeah,
question,
it's a very complicated
for us
political
to
question.
comment.
So India is a very big, vast country which have their boundaries sharing with seven other countries. So that one among that is China, which is the largest one among the largest power, political, financial, or like what economical or social, any kind of like largest power, China. So we share a border which is like to the northeast of the country with China, uh, where the Indians themselves leave us another they leave us another cult. They have a culture over there. So that's especially recognized area, the northeastern part of India, which like India share the territory with China. And it's the biggest, like the highest war field in the world, the border between India and China. So actually like this thing so back like as we already mentioned, we are from the south of the country. We were talking few days like before, being from south of the country, we peoples, the south Indians, what we call South Indians, we have not had the problems of partition, terrorism, or like the other countries invasion, all these things. Like we never had been through these things, but still like us
We are not
being a
affected.
citizen,
We
yeah,
are
we are
not
not
affected to
affected.
that.
As being a citizen, we all like citizen of India, it's all our duty to be with the country and support our country, be for our country. So that's all. Thank you,
So it's
Maria.
up to 38 minutes to talk,
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you so much for all your questions. I hope
Convince people that trans women are women. Political.
trans women are women. Yeah, I'm I would like to say that trans women are something more than a woman. We are not just a woman. We are something more than a woman. We are facing so much of issues more than a woman faces. So we have to get more priority. We have to get more, what we call privilege, more privilege than a woman have in our society. So I always love to say that trans women are something special than a woman. Yeah, I'm always saying that I'm a special woman because I'm a trans woman. I love my gender. I don't wish to say myself as a woman. I'm a trans woman. Yeah, I love my identity, and I never call the trans woman or real woman and all those hashtags are very wrong. In my sense, all those hashtags are wrong. And yes, of course, we can say trans woman or woman. Yeah, that is acceptable. But when we say trans woman or a real woman, it's a wrong statement, in my opinion, because we have to be proud about our gender, our sexuality, and our being ourselves is the most beautiful thing in my in my opinion, in my sense. So
That's been a trend all over the world. Like trans people started recognizing or telling themselves as I am a woman, I am a man. So yeah, like that's something very personal to each individual. But at the same time, like the thought which we are trying to share when we recognize us, like when we say ourselves as I am a woman, so we are like with our conscious mind, like we are rejecting our gender, which is transgender. So like
yeah.
so that's what we've been trying
Yeah,
to
when we
say.
say that trans woman are real woman, we are coming to the binary again.
Yeah.
We are here to break the binaries. We are a part of the spectrum. Gender is a spectrum. Many of you are using Facebook. When we go to the gender section, it's listed as more than 17 genders. It's so speechless, when we see 17 plus genders, and I couldn't even know what all the names of all.
And this is not something which happened in the new like Z generation, because Facebook pop up recently. But this the thing which Shruti told, like the appearance of 72 genders. These were not these dot like this were recognized by red in between the red Indians civilization also. So it's not a new thing. All these genders, all these what sexual orientation, it's all were here. We were not recognizing each other. We were not helping each other. So it's trans women.
To all those who say that trans women are real women, I have a correction that I have to say that a trans women are a woman. That maybe we can say that, like, trans women are a real woman is a completely wrong statement that I have to.
There's nothing real.
Yeah,
like,
there's nothing real.
Yeah.
Who is real?
Who is real?
There's a question arises that who is real and who is complete and who is original, and all these wrong statements and all. So we have to be proud about our identity. Just we say trans woman. I'm not a male. I'm not a female. I'm a trans woman. That we have to be proud about saying our gender, our sexuality, and all. So thank you so much for watching this. I think Instagram is linked up. Many of my Insta friends, Sheetal Jiji. Hi, Sheetal Jiji is my mentor, one of my one of my well-wisher. Thank you so much, Sheetal Jiji, for watching and commenting. Leia Maria, Daya Gayatri, and all have been watching, and Monisha. So thank you so much being with us. Listen to us, listen to the problem of our trans community in our country. So I'll always make our country proud, India proud, representing our country. So, what's the question?
Oh, that's a wish, okay. Vanakkam Didi Shruti.
Mauritius.
Kiss
Thank you
Chuma
so
from
much,
Mauritius.
Carla. Carla, love you a lot, Carla. She is Miss Trans Global
Thank you.
Mauritius. She represents
Hey,
Mauritius, her country. So, due to some network issues, you have been knowing that my mobile have been robbed. Two of my mobile have been robbed, and I was going through a lot of stressful situations these weeks. So I couldn't get into your live and all to comment, to listen and all. And I have listened your Instagram live and all, and it was amazing. And all those Mauritius and Armenia,
and
both their ways were
really
amazing,
good.
really good. And I really can't wait to start a next, fight between
Next
countries and
level.
all. I am extremely happy and extremely eager to see my fellow contestants. Thank you so much,
Wonderful.
and I wish all the very best to my fellow contestants. So, wishing all the very best, and thank you so much, Miss Trans Global India, Miss Trans Global Organization, for giving me such an opportunity. And I thank Namita Marimuthu for mentoring me into this. And I thank Renjuma, celebrity makeup artist, who made me into this pageant. And thanking all my groomers, Sheetal Chechi, Amna Plinku, Prajiti Chetan, Malini Jivaratnam, Amelia Ami, Nadira Meherang, Sahidi Sadia, Daya Gayatri, and all. Thank you so much and love you all.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I hope I can finish this. Miss Sahara, can you listen, Miss Sahara?